Welcome to the Fast Lane Car and welcome to Byers, Colorado and the High Plains Raceway. And today, as a journalist, I get to drive the GTR, the Ford Focus ST, the Camaro, and hopefully not that ambulance on the racetrack. And we're going to produce a series of video reviews from the racetrack. Now, I am not a race car driver. I'm just a lucky enough journalist who gets to drive hundreds of cars every year. So I'm going to give you the fastest time I can and the best impression I can of these everyday cars, well, not the GTR, but the rest of these everyday cars on the racetrack. Coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. Bring you 10 road cars reviewed on the racetrack. Why? Well, because we can. No. We think that if a road car does well on the racetrack, it'll do exceptionally well on the road. So, starting today, we're going to do these in order of lap times, with the slowest to the fastest coming up next on the Fast Lane Car.
If there is a two-wheel off incident, by that I mean if two wheels leave the racing surface, come in and you'll sit and cool your heels for 10 minutes. If that happens the second time, you'll sit for 30 minutes. If it happens a third time, you're done. Okay? Four wheels off is obviously the same thing, but all four wheels are off the road surface. Then you come in the first time, sit for 30 minutes, second time, you're done. Any car contact, you're done. Okay? If there's a spin, we consider that four off. So if you spin, come in, sit 30 minutes.
All right, here I go. I am in the Honda, and I have it in sport mode. This is the Accord. This is a car that will not see a lot of racetrack duty, but Honda does come from a racing background. They have been in and out of Formula One a whole bunch. So let's see if that racing technology has actually made it into their family sedans. So on the road, this car is very sporty. It's probably one of the sportiest of the bunch in this class, excluding the Mazda 6. So let's see how it actually does when push comes to shove on the racetrack. Now this is my out lap, which means I get to learn the car a little bit. I'm not going for a time. I'm just seeing kind of how the car behaves. And I can immediately tell you that what feels sporty on the road feels less sporty on the racetrack. I've got it floored, 80 miles an hour, 7,000 RPM. It's very gingerly. I mean, this is set up to be a family sedan. Of course, it's front-wheel drive. I am in the sport version, which means that I have bigger tires, 18-inch tires, and a little bit more responsive transmission. And you know what? It's actually very tossable. Coming into this first set of right, left-hand turns, the car, of course, is front-wheel drive, but it floats around the turns. There's a lot of body lean, and you're kind of guessing at where the car belongs in the corner because, let's face it, it's not a precision instrument. Okay, here comes my hot lap. Just crossed the start-finish line. I'm following a SRT Jeep Grand Cherokee, which has about twice as much power as this car does. So I'll be keen to just stay up with him, let alone pass him. But you know what? It's good. A lot of body roll, a lot of push, a lot of understeer. You can really feel the weight of that engine over the front wheels as you take these turns. It's really pushing that car forward. And those tires, even though they're 18 inches, are really working. Okay, here comes the back straightaway. I've got it floored. 7,000 RPM is where it shifts, 80 miles an hour. Here comes 90. Here comes 95. And I'm going to hit the brakes very soon. All right, into the brakes and cut this corner. Oh, yeah. Oh, not bad. Those brakes are very responsive. I'm quite impressed. Once again, I'm not letting that SRT Jeep get the best of me. It's pushing a lot right now. And here I go. One more turn and we'll be through the start-finish line. Carrying a lot of speed on the pedal out of the turn to get as much speed out of this as I can coming across the start-finish line. And here comes the start-finish line, and there's my time. 1:12:28. 1:12:28. So, you know, for a family sedan, that's not bad. And it's actually quite tossable and quite drivable on the racetrack. Just because, you know, it doesn't have a huge amount of power, it doesn't have a huge amount of torque, at least on the racetrack, and so it doesn't scare you, like for instance that GTR behind me does. As always, this is Roman doing another racetrack review for the fast lane car. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe for a new car video every day. I'm going to let this GTR go flying past me because he's got a lot more speed and power than I have. So we'll let him go first and let him enjoy himself. Ciao. See you guys. Bye. I am in the Subaru BRZ. It is a hot electric blue, which I hope will make it go faster. So here we go.